Hello everybody, I am the Nerdy Guy and it's Christmas! Tomorrow. Anyway, this is the closest day to Christmas I came on my regular schedule, and I didn't feel like uploading a video on Christmas anyways, so I'm uploading this the day before Christmas. But today we're going to talk about the differences in Christmas in Sweden and, well, England, America, Canada, you know, because Sweden has some different traditions. And I realized when I looked at my analytics that most of my viewer base is actually in America, so I found that interesting. But, so I decided, like, I'm gonna teach you what Christmas means in Sweden. And I realized that this and my last video hasn't really been rants, they are more educational videos. But, sue me. I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, really. No, Christmas works like this in Sweden. You wake up in the morning, and then you get a present. You get a present right away in the morning. Although, not every family does this, but that's something that I've gotten all my life. And that's my parents' reason for doing this, is that then we have something to occupy ourselves with the entire day. Especially as kids, when you woke up 6 in the morning, and you couldn't wait until Christmas Eve, but you didn't realize that waking up 6 in the morning would not make that day go faster. Nowadays I sleep like 12 or 1 p.m., but that's beside the point. But we get a present right away. It's usually a movie. Sometimes, I think last year I got a video game. Can't remember which one though. But we get a present. And then we wait. And then 3 p.m. a TV show starts, which is Donald Duck. It's just like a mix-up of a bunch of Disney cartoons. And I watch that every year. And also, that's not something everybody does, but that's something a lot of people do. Some people, like my brother, are going like, but I watch that every year now, it's getting boring, blah 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 blah. I don't give a shit, I watch that thing every year. It's a tradition, I mean, what the fuck. That is followed by a bunch of other shit, but nobody cares about that stuff, at least I don't. The movie that follow that is really depressing, and I don't like it. But then you wait a while, and then you eat. Now, the Swedish Christmas table is different from everywhere else. And it contains of, well, meatballs, as a start. And I noticed a lot of people think that Swedish meatballs has some sort of sauce in them. Swedish meatballs are just balls of meat. There's no sauce. There's balls of meat. That's it. And then we have, what's it? I'm not sure. Should I say the Swedish words for it or the translation? Fuck. I'm gonna go with the Swedish one. Prinskorv. Prince sausage. I did both. Those are basically small hot dogs. They're about this big. And they're more or less only eaten in Christmas. Sometimes other... sorry. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm too lazy. What were I? Is it? Sausages. They're about like this big, and they're mainly consumed around Christmas. And then we have ham. We eat a lot of ham. And then we have pickled herring, fish, and then we have even more fish, raw spiced salmon, or gravad lax. I usually don't eat as much fish around Christmas because I don't like these types of fish. I'm a Swede who doesn't like fish. That's fucking crazy. Pickled herring is called inlagd sill in Swedish. Just checking that out. Then we have lutfisk or lutfish. Lutfisk. There's no translation for this, so that's another thing I really don't like. It's kind of gross. It's just fish that's been resting in some stuff. And then we also have potatoes to eat. And we have a thing called Janssons temptation, Janssons frestelse in Swedish. And that's like potatoes, cream, onion, and a bunch of... It's really gross. I mean, I don't go near that stuff. And then to wash it down, we have another unique thing for Sweden. Julmust. It's a type of soda that we only drink around Christmas, and then we drink it again around Easter, but then it's påskmust, Easter soda, because that's so much different. But this stuff is really popular, and it's so popular in fact that around Christmas the sales of Coca-Cola drops around 50% because people are drinking julmust instead. Personally, I prefer Coca-Cola. I can drink julmust, but It's not that good if you drink too much of it. Apparently people have tried to sell it. I'm reading off of Wikipedia page as I'm talking. Some people have tried to market it out internationally, but they're not really successful. Apparently you might be able to buy it at IKEA. How about that? But then after we finish eating, then every kid in the family waits, and waits, and waits, and waits, and waits, and this never fucking happens. As a kid, this felt like ages. I mean, the entirety of December felt like a year. And Christmas felt like a century, because the day would never fucking end. But you waited as a kid, and then eventually, it knocked on the door. The biggest difference between Christmas in Sweden and Christmas in America and England, Canada, is that we don't get our presents morning 25th. We get them the eve of 24th. And instead of having Santa Claus come to our house in the middle of the night to leave presents under the tree, our Santa Claus comes and knocks at our door. Now, as a kid, you never questioned the fact that every time before Santa arrived, somebody at your Christmas day, somebody in your family, always said, "I'm gonna go buy a newspaper," and then walked out the door. You never questioned that. And shortly after, Santa Claus arrived. I'm like, It's funny when you think about it. Like, you never question that. They never come back with a newspaper. And what fucking store is open on Christmas? But no. Never question. No. Nope, never. So as a kid, you believe firmly that, yep, Santa Claus is real. Definitely. There's some really weird bug on the recording. I wonder if this comes across in the final. That's weird. Anyway. Where was I? Santa Claus. So Santa Claus comes in, and weirdly enough, in our family, he never had presents with him. He just started handing out the presents that was already under the tree, which was weird, but once again, never question. So Santa Claus comes to us, and we get our presents the 24th instead of 25th. So we have all of 25th to enjoy. Well, you have two. I mean, you go up in the morning, get the present. That's kind of an interesting difference, because, you know, most people get on the 25th. I mean, I think in Spain they get theirs on like the 8th of January or something. They get theirs far away, and they apparently get the presents from the Three Wise Men, or so I've heard. This might not be true. My Spanish teacher was full of shit, so it's very likely she was a bitch. Now, once the presents are done, we thank everybody for the presents. Some people get really pissed if you don't, like my sister. If you happen to forget. And then we eat... What the fuck is it called? Oatmeal? No, that's not right. Hold on. And yeah, like I said, I am not going to edit this because I'm a lazy asshole. Porridge. That's the name for it. Porridge. We have Christmas porridge. So we eat that stuff. And then, well, we're usually done. That's it. So there's some interesting differences between Christmas here and everywhere else. We eat a lot more fish than people. We eat Prince sausage, which is like I said, this big sausage. We have meatballs. We have ribs. I don't think did I mention we have ribs? I think I missed that. We have ribs. So, I think this is all I had to say. Oh, I am gonna end with a question. I want people to think about this. In all the Christmas movies where kids find out at the end, like, oh, Santa was real all along, and their parents don't believe that Santa was real, where the hell did the parents think the Christmas presents came from? I mean, if Santa was real, that means every year, random presents just appeared under the tree every night, and the parents still don't believe in Santa. That is really weird. I'm like, where the fuck do they think the presents came from? Anyway. That was all I had to say. So, rate this video with a thumb up or thumb down. Favorite if you want to. Leave a comment and tell me Christmas in your country, or if you celebrate Christmas, or I don't know. Just leave a comment. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like my random ass rant videos. There's a new video every Monday and Friday. And I'm the Nerdy Guy, and I want to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. I would say Happy Hanukkah, but Hanukkah's already passed. But Happy Hanukkah afterwards. Happy late Hanukkah. I don't know. I hope you had a nice Hanukkah. And as we say in my country, God Jul!